Dotson does.
11 points, the lead for Oregon. And the first field goal for Trey Sumler, maybe that will get him going. Broken up, and somehow staying in bounds was James Sinclair, and he's off to the races.
I don't know if he stayed in bounds, but right now Dana Altman is dancing the sidelines over there because he saw it, and I think he wants a timeout to state his point even further. So it was a great play by Sumler to make the assist.
5:38 left in the half. Dana Altman's Oregon Ducks leading by 6.
Sinclair runs completely out of bounds, jumps in the air while he's out of bounds to save it, and then he gets the feedback for the dunk. His skill level is so good, and again, when I say skill level, his ability to shoot it, put it on the floor, make basketball decisions, knock down mid-range shots. Excellent package.
Just to finish the thought on Sumler, we were here at shoot-around today, Ernie, for Western Carolina. They didn't know. Larry Hunter had no idea if he was going to get Sumler cleared in time for the game tonight. Sumler open jumper, and he sticks it.
If you have managed or handled your November, December, won the games you're capable or should win, and then steal some on the road as well.
Brandon Boggs drives the key, gets the shot.
Oregon again, they go what I call a pestering press. They're just there to kind of bug you a little bit. They want to see if you can handle it, turn the ball over on your own. They're not really pressuring and trapping, and they make you make open court basketball decisions.
Joseph Young out there for Oregon, along with Jason Caliste, Damian Dotson, Mike Moser, and Waverly Austin. Open shot.
2-3 zone, you can see where they screen the top of the zone and they force the other player at the top to rotate over, leaving the wing wide open. A team that really gets after you defensively, try to get up into you, jump into pass lanes, and you have a team like Oregon that can put the ball on the floor and drive. Boy, with these new rules, is going to create a lot of free throw opportunities, and that's why we're fouled.
Trey Sumler for 3, and that's a guy who can step up and keep them in this game. Camp Humphrey, rather, South Korea, an Army base, where they played in the Armed Forces Classic and knocked off Georgetown. As that shot rattled in by Trey Sumler. Oregon has to replace a lot from last year. Now, they are ranked number 18 in the country in the big win against Georgetown, Ernie, but last year the Pac-12 tournament champions, 28-9, tied for second in the regular season. 6 minutes into the second half, and not an easy journey as Western Carolina, Chloe, North Carolina, 2,662 miles away.
He's active, he's up coaching all the time, he's moving players in and out of the game, he's in defensive stance, he continues to move. I'd like to know how many calories he's burning during the course of a game and what their fuel band number is.
First foul on Jason Caliste will send Trey Sumler to the line. 12:07 left. 15th foul in Oregon here in the second half.
Trey
Sumler at the line, 1 of 2 for the strike. 13 points to lead Western Carolina. Sumler approaching 1,500 per point as the shot spins out. Averaged 18.5 a game last year, and Dana Altman's team has done a nice job of limiting him here tonight.
Well, he's one of 3 players on this Western Carolina team that will either have over 1,000 points, already have one. I mean, he loses the ball way before this happens, and this is the thing that drives coaches crazy. Because we don't teach the game to be played like that. We teach smartness and being accountable and intelligent on the floor, and again, to do something like that, it just drives you nuts. But why? And it wasn't about not getting hurt either. So
Rick Batzel tweaked something, maybe pulled something during that last sequence, so it's just David Hall working with Melvin Landry now.
You get to go old school a little bit,
like when you were playing.
Absolutely. Where 2 officials officiated, and we just fly on up and down the floor. And
those old days over at backcourt for you. And a 4-point good swing, right? Some discrepancy. And it should be Trey Sumler who was stepping up to the line, and Oregon thinking it should be Justin Browning and not Sumler. But we saw this pattern earning in the first half. Oregon opened up a big lead, 2-11, then Western Carolina came back. The Ducks opened up a 16-point cushion here in the second half, and now Western Carolina chance to cut it to 8.
That's called focus. Focus to pay attention to detail and do the little things, and that's their growth potential. They still have to figure that piece out. And again, you've got a relatively young team. They've got veteran players that have come from other programs, but young in terms of playing together, playing under Coach Altman, and playing in this type of environment. There's some things they still need to figure out, and a lot of that has to do with just concentration.
Would wind up being the first overall pick of the draft. Mike Moser looking to graduate, move on somewhere else and play his final year here at Oregon.
Looking, I say he came to his senses. I recruited him out of high school when he went to UCLA. I said, no, son.
Here's Jonathan Lloyd. And a giveaway. Sumler on the leak out. Glides in, and Western Carolina is within 6.
If there's a play that'll drive the coach crazy and force timeouts, it's unforced turnovers, where there's no pressure on you, there's no reason to turn it over, and not only do you turn it over, you give an opportunity for the opposing team to get out in transition and score. Oregon needs to get back on the gas right now. They're only up by 6.
Joseph Young has 25, and Trey Sumler with 24 for the Catamounts.
As quick as this team is in transition, they should love to play defense. They should love to force teams to turn it over, because those become easy. Another team that has the ability to have an outstanding season.
3-point play for Elgin Cook, and quickly Oregon has pushed the lead to 13 with 6.5 minutes to play. Deep 3 on the way. Good from James Sinclair.
Once they weather this road trip, if they can weather the road trip they're on and having to make their budget go out on the road and play, they're going to have an outstanding season.
Sumler scores again.
Head fake in a step back 3. He's got the entire package. Loves to get out and run. Shoots the 3 as well, too. Here's a young man that's been off for 2 games now. Just come out and just flat out lighten it up against one of the better teams in this conference. One of the better teams in the country, for that matter. I mean, I don't know if a player on Georgetown had that kind of success. And here he is at Western Carolina. Big-time player having a big night.
Took a little while to get into rhythm. He only had 6 points at halftime, but